Hello again, everyone. This is Sweet Sour, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you. It does deal with weak auras, but all of my weak auras based videos lately have been for my Shaman compilation. And so today it's going to be more of a generalization of weak auras usage. And so typically when I do any kind of experimenting with weak auras, I don't want to risk any kind of possibility of data loss. So what I'll typically do is create backups for my weak auras. So it's a fairly simple process, and I'll show you how to do that. So this is my World of Warcraft directory. Normally it's like by default C drive, program files x86, World of Warcraft, and you're in the same area as I am. So most of you have probably only ever dealt with the interface folder and add-ons. Like that's the only kind of customization you've ever done with World of Warcraft. But today we're going to bring you into the WTF folder, which I'm sure you've heard of a lot, especially when you go to a Blizzard website and you're having problems with the game. It'll say delete your WDF folder and your interface folder. So the reason why WTF folder is actually so important is that is what's holding all your saved data between sessions. When you log out, all your saved information is being updated on these files. So we're going to go to WTF, click account, you're going to find your account name, and this is what's the root folder, if you will, of your account. So each other account, like if someone else logs in your computer and they have their other account folder in here, they'll see the same thing. Obviously, if they're not from Firetree, you won't see Firetree, whatever. These are going to be more character specific things, but we want account specific things. So we go to saved variables, and this is where all the saved information for your add-ons are. So I got a whole bunch of them. But anyways, here we are, weak auras. Now, so how I do backups is, say for example, this here is the working copy. So anything that says weakauras.lua or lua, is the version of the file that's actually being used in the game. So anything else after that will not be used. So that's why I've added parentheses to all of these, basically denoting what version of which they are. So this is how I've also been separating my Aura compilations, so that way I don't have to work on just Resto, or I only have to work on Elemental, just so it doesn't get too crowded. So I've just split them up. So this is Elemental, Enhancement, Resto. And so this is typically how you do it. So normally you would just see weakauras.lua, and if you had the same add-ons, you'd just see voodoo options.lua.back. Like there'd be nothing, like this would not be here. So if I go into weak auras now, this is everything that I'm working on right now. So that's all the stuff. Hooray. Oops, I don't want to go back in. So I'm going to make a backup of this. So I want to keep this. It's my version 3 that I'm working on. So now, because there's no actually, you know what? I may have messed this up, but I think we'll be okay. Because typically how it works is whenever you exit the game or whenever you reload UI, that's when these files are updated. So if you ever try to make a change to any of these files while you're logged in, all the changes will be reverted back to the original values from when you logged in when you log out. Or I'll say upon logout. That just sounds confusing. So I believe so I'll log out. What it'll probably do is just make a new copy of what you just saw. So go back in. Yeah, see, the file's already been remade. Now, if I were to delete this file and log in, this file would not be there until I logged out or reload UI. So anyways, we're going to quickly log back in. And The load time is real.
Fatality.
That noise you heard there is an add-on I use called BugSack, and that tells me what Lua errors happen, and it gives a fun little sound when it happens. And I'm sure most of you realize that is from the Worms Armageddon video game from, I don't know, the 90s? Anyways, yeah, so for example, as I mentioned, it's just basically everything that I had just had because I had deleted the file before actually logging out. So we're going to log out again. And I've already saved my file, so I'm okay to delete this. So now because it's deleted, we're okay. We're logged out. So once we log in, it's going to create new values. So we're going to get a fresh copy of weak auras.
Fatality.
And yeah, I've been getting that sound every time I log in because this is being from LVI Enhanced. Fix it. Alright. So yeah, weak auras, brand new, fresh, unused copy. Hooray. So, typically you won't want a fresh copy of weak auras if you're experimenting. If you're experimenting, what you would do is, this is your original saved file. You'd copy it again and call it v3 backup, and then go back into this file. That way, you know this is all your original values, so you can go back into this, make any changes you want. If something catastrophic happens, you still have this file to back up on. So it's pretty simplistic. You just got to be extra careful when you're dealing with this, because if you delete the wrong file, or if you overwrite the wrong file, then yeah, you're going to lose data. So if you're not fully confident in doing this, I don't know, just watch the video again. I think I covered everything well. If not, you can shoot me a message on Battle.net, Sweet Sour, hashtag 11996. And yeah, I think there's really all there is to it. No sense dragging this video on any more than it has to be. But thanks for watching. If you need any other assistance with weak auras, whether it's custom coding or just using the built-in functions, just give me a shout. I've been using weak auras for quite a while now, and obviously based on the auras I've been releasing, I'm very familiar with it. So I'd be happy to help anyone that needs a hand. And until the next video, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you later. Take care.